Hi guys. Now, Jacob here. Now, do not close out of this video. Now, there's a reason for the graphics and why they're in drawing mode. I don't have the required materials to do or draw my life, which is why I'm going to be a drawing for today. I'm going to talk about my life. So, I was born in 2002, August 3rd. I was born in Wellsville, New York, Jones Memorial Hospital, at least 1 p.m. I'm not exactly sure what time I was born. My parents didn't keep track. But, growing up, I had a hard time living with my mom. Me and her fought a lot. I wasn't the nicest to my mom either, guys. I treated her like garbage, and I regret every minute of it now. But me and her just didn't get along for some reason. And main reason was because of my behavior. Now, guys, I have a hard time looking at the camera because of the fact that there's a light shining in my eye as soon as I look at the camera, but I'll try. Now, guys, as I just told you, I did not get along with my mother growing up. She couldn't handle me, and because my one medicine made me see things, I had to be put in an institution twice. Okay? And the institutions were tough. And did I mention, when I lived with my mom, I got into a lot of fights at school, and I got in trouble, and I do not recommend that. I got expelled from like 2 or 3 schools only in New York. Because, my mom had me in Wellsville, New York, but we went to live in Olean. And there are 2 sides to stories, and I'm not sure what to believe, and I'm not going to take any sides. My mom says my dad was very abusive, and my dad says he wasn't. So, I had a very hard time growing up. And I'm still growing up. I'm 14, as you guys know. But I was very rude to my mom. I was very mean. I was so aggressive towards her, I had to be held down. I hit people in the head with shovels. I chased my mom's friends out of the house with brooms. I hit people a lot. I beat up a lot of other children. I got expelled from 3 schools, and I had to be put in an institution now. In the institution, those are tough. You had a shower in the one where you only got 3 minutes at a time. You had to push a button, and the water was always cold, and it wasn't very pleasant, and you could only shower like twice a week, and it was nasty and awful. People smelled, and I hated that place. And then the other one was nicer, but you had to wake up exactly at breakfast time or you missed breakfast. They wouldn't let you get breakfast, which was at 7 in the morning. And you had to have perfect behavior in order to get any treats, any game time. You could spend your points that you earned throughout the day. You had a point system, as I just mentioned, and you could use money for the vending machine that you got from parents and stuff if you earned the points. Even if you had the money, you couldn't get out of the vending machine unless you were behaving. So, it wasn't very easy for me growing up. I treated people like crap. Alright? So, because me and my mom didn't get along, I moved in with my father. Okay? Me and him fought a lot, too. We're starting to work it out, but I've gotten in trouble for stealing multiple occasions. One time I was bullied into it. I stole from a giant Food Mart store. I've been bullied throughout my life since I moved to Wellsville because I've gone a little soft. I don't like to fight anymore. And the person who bullied me, I'm not going to say his name, their names actually, because of the fact that I'm not allowed to. It's confidentiality. I don't want to get in trouble for putting someone in a video that they don't want to be in, because I could get arrested for that. That's illegal. So, as I was going to say, I was bullied, and the person who bullied me had been my friend before. He dumped me for some other freaking kid who became his friend. And I was bullied for a couple years. And I had been thinking of suicide and everything. And every one of you out there who don't think anyone loves them and is thinking of suicide, don't do it. It's an awful decision. You hurt lots of people. Even if you don't think anyone cares, they do care. And I know I can't really say it because we can be far, far apart, but, you know, I would care. I mean, would you really think your mom would want you to die, or your dad, or anybody like that? Don't do suicide. It's the wrong decision. It's taking the easy way out, and it's never the right choice. Plus, if you're a religious person, if you commit suicide, you go straight to hell. That's part of Christianity. So, as I was going to say, I've gotten into a lot of fights here. Gotten beat up a lot of times, too. Which, I've gotten beat up for the first time since I moved to Wellsville before. And the only way I could cope with stress is I started to listen to rap, and the only rap person who would really calm me down was Eminem, because he had a hard life and he sang about his whole life. And I just want to let you guys know that I've had a very, very hard life growing up before I moved with my dad. Now I got everything. I even got a turtle. Wait, wrong spot. Slim Shady right there. Got a flat screen TV in my bedroom. So, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, too. I can't go into details. But I'm having a really hard time right now, and I've been thinking of suicide again, but I'm not going to do it. And guys, don't do it, guys. It's the wrong choice. If any of you have severe depression, do not commit suicide. If you actually need someone to talk to or something, ever, like, this is not something I'm supposed to do, but if you need someone to talk to, someone that you really like and you like my channel a lot, comment in the description below. Give me some type of information to contact you, and I'll give you my number or something, Skype info, and you all can call me, alright? Or something. That's only for the ones who have severe, severe depression and really need someone to talk to. I'll be there. I'll have open arms. Just comment in my channel, give me some type of information, and I will contact you immediately. Do not commit suicide if you really need someone to talk to. And I just want to say, guys, I care. I do care. I really do. It's hard for me to say that because you don't even know me, but I care about every person and everything that lives and breathes, because everything that breathes, even a spider, which I hate, I still don't, even though I want to kill them, I really shouldn't, because they have feelings too. Every living thing that breathes, that eats, that sleeps, they all have feelings. And, you know, there are animals that will get depressed and they'll do things like jump off houses, or they will actually, if you put them on a roof, they would jump off. There's animals that actually run and jump off cliffs in the wild from depression and crap. I've read up on that. So, guys, don't do it. It's the wrong decision. And I want to tell you, I had a very hard life, and I still do. Me and my mom did not get along. She used to have to hold me down to the ground, and there were so many lies I told about her, and then I told about my dad, and nobody really liked me there because I was a complete asshole, and I had a hard life because of the way I acted and I did my decisions. But some of you guys just have hard lives even if you're a perfect child. Well, don't get discouraged. Life will have many opportunities for you. You know, if you get picked on because you're a nerd or a geek or something, which I'm not saying you are, but if someone says you are, that is a good thing because, you know, Bill Gates was classified as a geek and a nerd, and he has enough money to buy a whole country or a state as big as the United States. Probably. He is that much money. He makes that much stuff. You know the Apple iPhones you love and everything? Bill Gates created that crap. Alright? I think that was Bill Gates. And you guys, nerds, geeks, whoever you want to classify yourself and other people do, they make so much money. But I want to say, I had a very hard life growing up. And I've, like, lost friends and everything. You know, if you lose someone, I'm sorry, but I've lost people too. I had this one friend, she was like a best friend to me, like the only one who treated me completely nice, and her mom took her from her dad, and he wasn't able to make it to court, and he thought it was all over, he wouldn't be able to have his daughter again, and they came back to the apartment which lives right near us, and they found that he hung himself. I'm telling you, it's not the right decision. The daughter was devastated and everything. Alright, so the daughter, devastated. Don't do it, guys. Someone actually loves you. Someone. I had to lose a friend because of that. Now she lives somewhere so far away. Her name was actually Angel, and she was really, really nice. And I actually still miss her. So, yeah. I had such a hard life, and guys, I'm sorry. This is gonna get me picked on by you guys a lot. But I have to still sleep with a stuffed animal. My mom got me this when I was first born, and I still have it, and I loved it. And I have to sleep with that to go to sleep and everything because I've had such a hard life because of my decisions. It's the only way I can get to sleep. And so guys, don't make the same mistakes I did. Enjoy life. I wanted to tell you my life story. Well, it's very simple for right now anyways. I was born, like I told you, was in and out of institutions 2 or 3 times. When I was 6, 7, and 8, I was that bad. I was so strong and so much anger issues. It took 4 cops and 2 male doctors to hold me down so they could give me an anesthetic and put me to sleep. Or anesthesia or something. They put me to sleep so they didn't have to deal with me. And then they tied me to, like this board that they would tie you to, in an ambulance and strap me down and everything so I couldn't escape. And finally when I calmed down, that's the only time they'd release me, and then I started getting pissed again. And they only released my hands, so they immediately strapped me back down before I could do anything. And it really sucked. Guys, don't make the same mistakes I did. I'm not kidding. They were horrible mistakes. And Mom, if you ever watch my videos and you happen to come across this one, I am so sorry for the way I treated you. And I love you, Mom. Alright, guys. Well, that's my life story, is I treated my family like crap. I got expelled 2 or 3 schools. I was a complete asshole, and I've had a hard life because of it. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was all true. And, I'll see you in the next video. Please, if you have any problems, contact me in the comments below, and I will be sure to write back. I will check this video every day for comments, and if I get any that are saying depression's something, I will talk to you if you need it. I will support you, because, like, suicide is not the answer, and all people should have a chance. Even the worst type of criminals, they at least deserve a second chance for people to hear their story. I mean, everybody is equal. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'd like to say peace. Bye.